Hi, my loves. It's Majestic Femme bringing you guys another reading. Do keep in mind that this reading is timeless, so regardless of when it's finding you right on time. Also, just a gentle reminder that we do all have masculine and feminine energies within us. So even though this channel is for the Divine Feminine Collective, gentlemen, you're absolutely welcome to seek guidance here as well. Now, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for all your continued love and support. If you haven't yet, do consider hitting the subscribe button because that actually serves as energetic consent for me to get a deeper tap into your specific energy. And that'll just help make these readings a little bit more resonant and personalized for you and your specific situation. Okay, so hit that subscribe button and join the Majestic fam. I would absolutely love to have you. We're almost to 600 subscribers, so I just want to take a second to say thank you to each and every one of you that are here with me. Okay. Now, before we get started, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button down below as well, you guys. It's absolutely free and it's a great way to energetically donate to this channel. But it's also going to help push this channel through the YouTube algorithm so more people can find us and join the Majestic fam. All right. Now, today we are going to be using a brand new deck. This deck is absolutely stunning. Okay. I got this on Etsy and I'll go ahead and link it down in the description box for those of you that are interested. But this is a new deck, I believe, from Vibe About It. That's on Etsy. I believe she's the same creator that made the Pop of Love. Let me see. You guys have seen this deck before, I believe. This is the same deck that she's made. I absolutely love her decks, but this particular deck, I could not resist it. I mean, the cardstock is absolutely stunning. The images are absolutely stunning. I hope you guys can see that. So this is what we're going to be using today. I believe this is like a relationship deck. So we're just going to I was kind of wanting to do like a you versus them type of reading, but I just wanted to check in on the energy between you and the person on your mind. Okay. So that's kind of what I was shooting for. We'll just kind of roll with it, I guess. If it turns into a you versus them, then we'll roll with that. I didn't spend too much time in the premeditation, but I will say that one song that was coming through is There Goes My Baby by Usher. So I was hearing that. I do feel very heavily that there is somebody coming towards my collective, to you, Divine Feminine. There is somebody coming back. I feel like they're coming back. So this is not new energy, unfortunately. Okay, but we're just gonna tap in and we're gonna see we're gonna see who this person is, who's coming towards you, why they're coming back towards you, what their intentions are, and all that good stuff. Okay, but before we get started, Holy Spirit, please protect this reading. We only allow positive energy into this reading. May there never be access to these cards or me from any negative entities that would seek to cause chaos and confusion in the lives of the Divine Feminine Collective. Holy Spirit, please give us clear and concise messages. Tell us exactly what we need to hear, not just what we want to hear. Thank you, Spirit. But again, before we get started, you guys, please hit that thumbs up button down below. Show your girl some love and support. But shout out to Vibe About It. These decks are so beautiful. So beautiful. And I absolutely love the messages. I've already cleansed this deck and I've got it tapped in to me and my spirit guides and my guardian angels and divine ancestors. So I was like, you know what? We are going to do today's reading with this brand new beautiful deck. It is a little bit thick, so I may be struggling a little bit to shuffle it, but let's just roll with it, you guys, and let's see what wants to come out for you. Holy Spirit, please connect me with my Divine Feminine Collective and protect me as I channel. All right, let's see. Let's just see what wants to come out. What is the energy? What is the energy that the person on my collective's mind? What energy are they in right now? What is the energy of the person on Divine Feminine's mind? Ooh, yeah, this deck is thick. What is the energy of the person on my collective's mind? What energy are they in? Let's just see what the energy is. I may just have to shuffle like this, y'all. What is the energy, Holy Spirit, of the person on Divine Feminine's mind? What energy are they in? This always happens with a new deck. It's like it's still tapping into the energy and trying to figure out if it wants to talk. What energy is that? Thank you. Wow. I'm trying to tell you. So, first card to come out is Lovesick. Y'all see this imagery? It's so beautiful. I don't know if you guys can pick it up on the camera, but when I tell you this deck is stunning, so the person on your mind is presenting the energy of lovesick, intense sadness or frustrations that arise from being unable to be with their loved one, or physically or emotionally. Feels as if one can't move on. So the person on your mind can't seem to move on from you. I'm trying to tell you, like somebody is feeling lovesick, somebody is missing you. I feel like this is somebody you can expect to hear from very soon. Okay. Tell us more about what energy this person is in. Tell us more about the energy of this divine masculine. Of course, male or female, it doesn't matter. But what energy are they in, Spirit? How are they feeling about divine feminine? How is this person feeling about divine feminine currently? Thank you. Now we've got blooming. It says allows relationship to ebb and flow naturally, takes one day at a time, nurtures relationship with time, good energy and love. Oh, this is somebody I feel like the absence is making this person's heart grow fonder. I do feel like they are in a state of surrender, to be honest. Like, this is somebody who is kind of leaving it up to the divine. It's kind of giving that energy of, I know this is the person that I want, but it's almost like there's things out of this divine masculine's control. For some of you, it could be that there's like a physical distance between the two of you, but it's almost like they're just going with the flow of life and hoping that at some point it is fated that the two of you come back together. And I do feel like that's something that's changing, because at the bottom of the deck, or rather, that's a new development for this person. At the bottom of the deck, we've got Speed Demon, rushes relationship before being ready, seeks thrill and excitement, intense feelings of highs and lows, feels a huge need to be loved. So at some point in the past between the two of you, this person they may have rushed things, or they may have felt like things were rushed between the two of you. It's almost giving me right person, wrong time. I feel like this is somebody who never intended to feel so deeply for you as well. Sorry, guys, I'm still kind of clearing out some junk from when I was sick. Wow, I split the deck and I see in their head allows insecurities to affect their emotions, sabotages the relationship due to fear and doubt, overthinks and questions their emotions. So I do feel a little bit of back and forth with this person, which is why they've come to a state of surrender. Um, they're just kind of going with the flow at this point, but it's like they're really missing you. And I feel like this is somebody who's really trying to manifest you back in. Okay. This is also somebody with lovesick being here. I feel like this is somebody who really fantasizes about you. I'm not going to lie, I do pick up on that energy. So this person is thinking very heavily about you right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and move over to your energy, Holy Spirit. Let's tap into Divine Feminine specifically. How is Divine Feminine feeling about the person on their mind currently? How is Divine Feminine feeling about? Okay. That's so interesting. Wow, we've got three cards coming out. The first card is Poker Face. Okay. Does not reveal feelings or emotions or their true intentions. Guessing game. So you're presenting as a mystery to this person. We also have Solitary. Prefers to be alone and in one's thoughts. Individualist. Deep contemplation without interference from others. Isolation. Interesting. And then we also have superstitious, extremely cautious, suspicious of others and their ulterior motives, questions and doubts others, needs others to prove themselves. Yeah, I feel like you're giving this divine masculine a run for their money. And I feel like that's why they're going back and forth between coming towards you or just leaving it up to fate. Okay. I feel like currently they have no idea how it is that you're feeling. They don't know if you will be rejecting them if they come towards you or if you're going to be excited to reconcile with them. I do feel like you're not showing your hand right now. So you may just be isolating yourself, spending a lot of time alone. You may also be a little bit in your head about this situation as well with superstitious being here. I feel like you're in the past you may have, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck really quickly. We've got sabotaging at the bottom of the deck for you, Divine Feminine. Ruins a relationship due to their belief they are not good enough for the person. Treats others like garbage so they would leave. Ooh, wee. Yeah, see, that's just what the cards are saying. Okay, you don't have to take that if it doesn't resonate for you. But there is a little bit of that already out here on the table where you may just be all up in your head a little bit. You may be thinking a little bit too much. You may be putting forward an energy or a frequency that kind of tells people that, it's almost like you have defense systems that you may or may not be aware of. This could be a subconscious thing where either your insecurities kind of get in the way and maybe you project a little bit of that onto other people. You may make other people feel like they need to prove themselves, but there's something internally within you that you're needing to work through, like an insecurity that tells you that you may not be good enough for someone. um, but right now you are presenting as a mystery to this person. But let's go ahead and see. These cards are so beautiful. I may just end up using just these cards for this reading, but let's just keep going. So, what action can we expect this divine masculine to make towards divine feminine? Ooh, thank you. When it starts talking, it starts talking. Okay, so I've got a card on the fence. Okay, so I'm gonna read both. It says impetuous, impulsive and reactive based on fear, paranoia, and anxiety, regretful actions. On the other hand, it says strategic, examines and observes others and situations before making a move. And see, I feel like that's why this person is presenting with back and forth energy. They're not sure whether or not that they should make a move towards you. I feel like this person may have been impulsive in the past, which is why they had the speed demon card at the bottom of the deck earlier. So it's like this person either rushes things too quickly. I feel like this is somebody who falls harder than they would like to, or at least that's how it went down with you. And so they may have at some point, kind of presented an on and off type of energy where first they're pursuing you, they're all in, and then all of a sudden they pull back. There may be actually some external influences here as well for this divine masculine. This may be somebody who likes to talk about, their relationships to other people, whether it be friends or family members. And so they may have an issue with really being concerned with the opinions that other people have, and they kind of make decisions based on that. But I feel like they're trying to be a little bit more strategic. They're like trying to watch you. I feel like this is somebody who's watching you and trying to figure out where you're at. So even if they do come back towards you, this is somebody who's going to start off with a very small gesture, very minimal communication, just trying to kind of gauge where you're at before they actually make a move. Okay. Yes, thank you for the confirmation. At the bottom of the deck, we've got timing. Timing is off. Focused on other things and other people. Exactly. Desire to be in relationship is not there. They're playing the field. So they're not sure. They're not sure whether or not they want to be in a relationship or not. Wow, you guys, literally, like, look at this confirmation at the bottom of this deck. Besides timing, okay, they're waiting for the right time. We've got closed off, emotionally unavailable and detached, traumas from the past causing restrictions. And look what's right behind that. Sheep follows the crowd to fit in. Breaks when placed under pressure, does not stand up to authority, gives in too easily, weak minded. Okay, like I said, this is somebody who's very concerned about the opinions of others. So they may be talking to one friend one day who's like, I mean, if you want divine feminine, go get your person. Okay, maybe that's how I was channeling. There goes my baby. Like they're viewing you as somebody that they desire to be with. But maybe the next day they talk to a family member and their family member tells them, that's probably not a good idea. I don't think divine feminine is a good fit for you. Just whatever it is, this person is easily swayed back and forth. And I feel like that's why they're needing this time to come up with a strategy to kind of quiet the outside noise. But I do feel like they are going to make a move soon. I am feeling that very heavily. This is somebody who is eventually just going to take a leap of faith and come towards you. But I want to see, how is Divine Feminine going to react to this person coming back? How is Divine Feminine going to react to this person coming back? How are they going to be feeling about this comeback for Divine Feminine? How are they going to react? What's that trying to come out? Taxing. High maintenance. You're going to make this person work for it, that's for sure. As you should, right? How is Divine Feminine going to receive this person? How are they going to react to this person coming back? Thank you. Interesting. We've got two cards coming out. First card says forbidden. Strong opposition from outside factors and or people. Secret affair. Fear of being alone. Impossible love. Taboo. Consequences. Interesting. So some of you may actually be talking to somebody else or have somebody else in your energy when this person comes back. You may feel like it's a little bit forbidden to even want to communicate to this person, possibly because you'll be in another relationship. And then we also have Phoenix Rising, transforms after dark night of the soul, reborn from the ashes, focus, determination for working on oneself. Okay, so maybe the thing is that when this person comes back, some of you will have changed. Okay, there's like a significant transformation happening for you, Divine Feminine, and maybe you'll be going back and forth about whether or not this person is truly aligned with who you're becoming. That is here for some of you. And then for others of you, again, I do feel like you will already be involved with somebody else. You may be in a relationship or casually seeing someone else, or maybe even getting serious with someone else. I don't know. I feel like you are going to be really scrutinizing this person and trying to figure out if there is even a place that they fit in your life at this point. For others of you, you may have external parties that may not really support a relationship with this other person. And, if that's the case, obviously use your intuition and your discernment. Don't allow external factors to make decisions for you, obviously. You're going to need to tap into self at this point, okay? And especially if you've gone through some type of transformation, then you are more than capable of making this decision for yourself, whether or not you desire to be with this person. I do feel like there's a part of you that does want to be with this person. Like there's a part of you that is going to be excited to reconcile with someone. But then for others of you, you're not going to be sure, okay? I want to do a little bit of tarot. Thank you for these beautiful cards. Ooh, yeah. See, I've got Pandora's box at the bottom of the deck. It says ticking time bomb, suppressed emotions, unwillingness to share and open up, holding back feelings, and lacks communication. Yeah, there's just something about with Forbidden being here. There's just something about you not being sure about whether or not this is something you can actually pursue. Like even if you are wanting to reconcile, you're not sure if that is the right thing for you to do. I don't know what that's about, but that is here for somebody. So again, it's going to be very important for you to leave everybody else out of it. Make a decision for yourself. If this is somebody you're desiring, go for it. I mean, you don't have to rush. You can take your time getting to know who this person is, because I feel like they've made significant changes in their own life as well. But this person is very heavily desiring you right now. This is somebody who thinks about you a lot, okay? There's something here about work as well, like losing focus at work because they're thinking of you. I don't know. Somebody's real smitten with you. I will say that. But let's tap into some tarot here, Spirit, and give us some further messages. I want to see. Wow, yeah. Queen of Swords is trying to show face. So you definitely have your boundaries up. I feel like communication is going to be very important. Regardless of whether or not you want to reconcile with this person, it's going to be important for you to communicate your needs, okay? Communicate where you're at, communicate what you're looking for. And then hopefully this person, I don't know. I don't know if this is something that's meant to happen. We'll see. Let's tap into some tarot here. I'm just going to scoop that up a little bit. And we'll put those there like that. If you guys are enjoying the reading so far and you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up button down below. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for Divine Feminine in regards to this person? Okay. We've got the Hanged One. Interesting start. Why is the Hanged One here for Divine Feminine? Why is the Hanged One here? Thank you. And we've got the Knight of Cups. So there's definitely an offer that is coming. It may be delayed right now. Like this person is still stalling a little bit. And I mean, we already saw over here that they're needing to be very strategic, and they're also viewing you as a mystery. So they don't know how you're going to receive this offer. You could be dealing with a Pisces or an Aquarius with the Hanged One. Why is the Hanged One here for this person's offer? What is this person offering? What is this Divine Masculine wanting to offer, my collective? Tell us more about the offer that this person is wanting to make. Ooh. Tell us more about this offer. Okay, we've got the Six of Pentacles. So some of you just need to be prepared, because I feel like this is somebody who wants to wine and dine you. There's something about wining and dining. So this person could ask you out on a date, or they could come in with gifts or really wanting to spoil you. I feel like this is somebody who's thinking long term when it comes to you. But then again, there's still something here about distance as well. Like that just keeps coming up. There's something about a distance. It may be an emotional distance. For some of you, it's an actual physical distance. But look out for, and I feel like this came out in yesterday's reading as well, like look out for like a romantic gesture that this person wants to make here. Sorry about that, you guys. I had to take a phone call. I don't even remember where we were at, but yeah, I do feel like this is somebody who's going to be giving you some type of a gift. But this is also about equal give and take. Like they want to offer you equal give and take, a more balanced connection as well. But then with the Hanged One coming out and the Six of Pentacles clarifying, what is stalling this, why it's here, why this offer is being stalled or delayed. I feel like maybe this is somebody who's trying to get their financial situation together. Let's see very quickly. How is this Divine Masculine viewing Divine Feminine right now? How are they viewing Divine Feminine right now? How is this person viewing my collective? How do they view divine feminine right now? Ooh, thank you. Interesting. We've got the Hermit coming out in reverse. So maybe some of you are currently out on the market. Like I said over here, there is a possibility that by the time this person comes back, you will be um, in a relationship with somebody else, or you may be exploring your options. You may be casually dating. But with the Hermit in reverse, for some of you, it could be that you are over isolating yourself. That is here for some of you. I feel like we saw that as well with one of these oracle cards, but they're also viewing you as kind of a mystery. Like I said, this is just confirmation of that. Yeah, so I've got the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So maybe they feel like they're not really sure about whether or not they can you're they you view them as somebody you could build a foundation with, but then there's also something here about you spending a lot of time at home. Like you could be just kind of stuck at home or isolating yourself in the house. Or for some of you, it could be that you're hiding your feelings. Like they can't read you. I feel like they can't read you. And the more that they think about it, there's a little bit of frustration coming from this divine masculine. And spirit, how is divine feminine viewing divine masculine? Thank you. Okay, so we've got the Three of Wands. And see, maybe this is the problem. I don't know, there's some type of a distance here. For some of you, it could be a difference, like a difference in age, or a difference in culture, or it could just be like this is somebody who's too far away. For some of you, you may feel like this person just causes delays in your life, like you don't feel like there's long-term success here with this person. For some of you, you may feel like this is somebody who would either have too much competition. Like maybe there's a history, especially with the Knight of Cups being here, and this is energy that has been coming out. Maybe this is somebody who in the past has kind of been a player energy. Um, they just entertain too many people, and maybe you're still holding on to that. Maybe some of you feel like this is not somebody who can settle down. This is not somebody who can sacrifice their player ways. For some of you, this person could have put you in a third party situation at some point, and maybe you don't feel like that's something that they can grow out of, like their need to have, you know, multiple different options when it comes to love. Let's see what the blockages are here. What does divine masculine feel is the blockage in this connection? What does divine masculine feel is the blockage in this connection, spirit? What are they viewing as the blockage in this connection? Thank you. Five of Swords. So they feel like there's a power struggle. Maybe you're both the type of people who can gain like attention from your community, or maybe yeah, we've got the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Ten of Cups. What's behind that? The Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Very interesting energy. So for some of you, this is somebody who feels like, I don't know if there's like an argument or there was some type of, it could have to do with their family. It doesn't even have to be romantic. Like maybe this person, again, like there's too many competing voices that are affecting this connection. There's too much outside noise. Because see, a relationship is supposed to be two people, but there's like three people here, and it's like some feel left out, others are just, tired of fighting. Like there's a power struggle here. And this is also somebody who feels like maybe you're juggling too much right now as well. But I do feel like this is somebody who's very involved with their family, or their family is very involved in their life. I do feel like there may have been some type of a conflict here between the two of you. There may have been an argument where the both of you said things that maybe you didn't mean, or maybe in a moment of anger or frustration, this person could have said some things to you that were not nice, okay, for lack of better words. So I do feel like this is a divine masculine that knows that, I don't feel like they think that the argument was worth it. They don't feel like whatever this separation is, whatever the reason was, whatever was said, they don't feel like it was worth it. I feel like this is somebody who is a little bit apologetic. Like they do want to come back towards you, but they know they're going to have to make amends, and then they know they're going to have to take accountability as well for what they said or what they did. And maybe they're hesitating a little bit. But with it being the Five of Swords, I do feel like this is somebody who is starting to understand that the communication between the two of you did not go the way that it should have. I feel like they're starting to take accountability. I'm not going to lie. What does Divine Feminine view as the blockage in this connection? Ooh, thank you. Okay. Immediately I heard inconsistency. We've got the Knight of Pentacles coming out in reverse. So maybe this person didn't want to, I don't know. I feel like this is somebody you felt was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That is coming through as well. But it's like they were inconsistent in the way that they gave in this relationship. With the Knight of Pentacles landing on the Six of Pentacles, I feel like maybe they neglected to see what the goal was, or the two of you didn't, you may not have seen eye to eye when it came to the goals of this connection. So maybe this is somebody who was kind of like pushing their own agenda, not really taking into consideration what you needed in order to feel seen or loved or secure in the relationship. Now, some of you may feel as though this person lacked romance, because it's very interesting that they're coming back towards you as the Knight of Cups. And what you view as a blockage, which is this is how they probably were showing up before, is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like this person didn't make time to just, it's almost like you got bored. Like either the passion just kind of went out of this relationship. This person wasn't taking time to connect with you on a deeper level. There's a lot of pentacles in this here row right here. So maybe this person was too concerned with material things, or more earthly things, and you were seeking connection, like you wanted somebody who was more emotionally available, which is crazy because I feel like now you're kind of in that energy. So maybe you guys feel as though that's how you're having to show up, is with the poker face, where you're not revealing your true feelings, because maybe you at some point felt like they weren't revealing their true feelings. I mean, because I'm hearing that saying, especially for my ladies, like I'm hearing the saying, a woman will treat you how they want to be treated, and then they're going to treat you how you treat them. So that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling here. There's a little bit of tit for tat energy here as well. Be very careful about that as well. Maybe at some point this person made you feel like you had to prove your worth in this relationship. And now when this person comes back, I feel like that's what you're going to be doing. I do still feel like there's a heavy transformation for you with this Phoenix rising. I don't know. I feel like you've changed quite a bit. I don't think that this person really understands truly how different you are. Like it's going to take a lot more effort for them to get to you at this point. And then some of you may just be focusing, like, especially if you're on like a spiritual journey of some sort, or maybe you've got like a new opportunity that's presenting itself. You may just be focused on that, and you may not feel like there's really room right now for you to be worried about what this person is doing. That is here for some of you. So, Spirit, what does it look like? What does reconciliation look like for these two? What is it going to take for these two to reconcile? Ooh, okay. We've got the Hierophant and the Eight of Wands. Okay, and see, this is exactly what I was asking before. I don't know if this is something that's faded, and now it feels like it kind of is. I feel like communication is going to be very important, but then it's also going to take commitment on both your ends. Like you're going to have to kind of figure out, some of you may need to do couples therapy if that's something that if you are wanting to be with this person. Then the only way to quiet the fear and the anxiety about this connection is for you to maybe seek advice. You may need to do spiritual counseling, whether it be if you're religious or if you have like a church that you go to. You may need to seek couples counseling that way, or it could just be couples therapy that you may need to do. There's like communication that needs to happen in order for this to align. But I do feel like this is something that is supposed to come back together. I do feel a little bit of resistance from the both of you. Like you're both at some point considering whether you're just better off being single, or at least just letting this particular connection go. But I feel like there's a lack of clarity when it comes to this connection. Like the both of you are showing up as being very defensive, not really expressing truly how you feel about each other or what you need from each other. But either way, I feel like there's some type of a commitment that is meant to happen, and I do feel like it's coming in very quickly. Okay. So, I feel like you are being asked, specifically divine feminine, you are being asked to figure out what it is that you want out of this connection. What is it that you truly want? If you want to reconcile, it's going to take a lot of work, okay? It's going to take this Knight of Pentacles to be in the upright. And it's not going to be exciting. You may not feel like it's exciting. You may not feel like being committed, being married even, or being in a long-term commitment is fun. Like, and yes, that is something that is true. Like the longer that you spend with somebody, it's almost like you can fall victim to habit, where everything just turns into a boring routine. It's going to be up to both of you to find your own adventure. Look at each other through that childlike energy where you're wanting to discover each other every single day. That's what it's going to take. Because I feel like there's a little bit of, with this Knight of Pentacles, honey, there's a little bit of predictability here. There's a lack of spontaneity, and maybe that's something that you desire, but it's going to take the both of you to be in that energy, to want to look for the newness in your relationship. So some of you are going to need to travel more. You guys are definitely going to need to talk more. Be open to each other's perspectives here as well. That's kind of what it's going to take, okay? Let's just go ahead and get you guys some quick advice before this reading gets too long. I did not put, oh, well, I did. Okay, well, we're going to use this deck. We're going to get some Spirit's love advice and guidance. And I just want to see what wants to come out of this deck. This deck sometimes is a bit much. I don't know. This has some harsh truths in this deck, okay? So sometimes it'll tell you some things that you may or may not want to hear, okay? I split the deck. I split the deck, and I've got, they will be committed to you. Your heart is safe with them. Okay. Yeah, some of you, I feel like you're afraid. Maybe at some point this was somebody that you could have adventure with, and you're afraid if you commit to this person that things will get boring. But that's just a state of mind. It'll be as fun as you make it. It's going to take effort and communication, and just, again, viewing time with each other as an opportunity to get to know each other. We're constantly changing. I know you've definitely changed. You're not who you used to be, Divine Feminine. But anywho, if you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now would be the chance to do it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. All right. Let's see what wants to come out of here for you guys. All right, Holy Spirit, what love advice or guidance do you have for Divine Feminine that is resonating with this reading? What is the love advice and guidance that you have for my beautiful collective? What is the love advice and guidance that you have for my collective, Spirit? Thank you. Let's do one full shuffle. Ooh, okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Quite a bit coming out, you guys. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. I did have one falling on the floor as well. I guess I'll just go ahead and read it for you. Wow. Okay. So we do have a little bit of confirmation. Sorry, let me scoot that over a little bit. You do have some confirmations here. Let me just show you what came out, okay? Let's just get through these cards first. We've got your heart is safe with them. We've got wait till things smooth over. We've got let forgiveness in. Okay. On the other hand, we also have this isn't the time for love. We've got you're wasting your time. And we've also got absence will make the heart grow fonder. Okay. Which is very interesting because the 3 of Wands, I mean, I do feel like some of you are worried that this person will waste your time. I do feel like for some of you, with 3 of Wands being here, this could have been somebody who's been gone for a while. Okay, it may have been quite a bit of time that you've been waiting for a reconciliation. I feel like this is somebody who feels like absence will make the heart grow fonder. Like maybe they needed to step away from this connection. Or maybe you felt that way. Like maybe you felt like this was somebody who was taking you for granted with the Knight of Pentacles coming out in reverse. And maybe you thought, you know what, I'm going to pull back on my energy. And hopefully, eventually, they will see what my true value is, that I am somebody worth being in their life. And then again, it keeps coming up that some of you don't feel like this is the right time for love. Like when this person comes back, it's like strong opposition from outside factors and or people. Fears of being alone, impossible love, taboo consequences. Yeah, for some of you, I don't know, like you may actually be very focused on building your own life. Or maybe you're just too focused on working on yourself that you don't feel like it's the right time for love when this person comes back in. Okay, there's some confirmation. So that is something here for some of you. But then with let forgiveness in, I feel like whatever this argument is that happened or whatever this situation was that went down between the 2 of you, whatever caused the separation, I feel like it's going to take forgiveness on both your parts. Because with it being the 5 of Swords, I do feel like both of you have hurt each other to some extent, whether you are aware of it or not. But I do feel like this is somebody, again, who's strategizing. They're waiting for things to smooth over. They're waiting for about a period of time to pass where hopefully whatever they said is no longer too strong in your mind. But see, this is somebody who also knows that their heart is safe with you. And maybe you feel a little bit that your heart could be safe with them as well. I don't know, but just look out for communication. Expect to hear from this person. They're going to be reaching out to you very, very soon. Okay. As far as zodiac signs that are significant in this reading, we only have 1, 2, 3 major arcana. So with the Hierophant, it could be a Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus, or Taurus could be your sun sign, or it could be heavily aspected in either one of your charts. We also have Aquarius and Pisces over there with the Hanged Man. And then we do also have Virgo energy with the Hermit. Okay, so those are the significant zodiacs that I'm seeing. Um, Aries and Scorpio may be significant for somebody as well. I am hearing Aries and Scorpio. So, but just take that how it resonates. But that is what I have for you guys today. If you did get any type of confirmation or guidance out of this reading, or if you just enjoyed the reading, then please hit that thumbs up button before you go. If you haven't already, which you should have by now. If this resonates for somebody else in your life, feel free to share the video. And for all my newcomers to this channel, please hit that subscribe button before you go. That is if I resonate for you as a reader. But you guys go out and be a light into the world. I'm sending you all my love and light. And until the next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.